Los Angeles. The body of Sean Milton, a former convict that was recently released for good behavior, was found butchered, similarly to the other victims of the serial killer.
Greetings, fellow kindred, and welcome back to another episode of Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines. In the last episode, we just found out the cause of that blood plague and that it was a doomsday cult led by a vampire that we ended up putting down. And so now we are back here in our Santa Monica apartment after pretty much just, for no reason, doing absolutely nothing. So we just need to go back to downtown LA because we do have one job that we have to do for our friend Fat Larry. And we also need to go and report back to the Prince to talk with Nines Rodriguez. Now, before we do that, I think we should invest some of our experience points. Gonna put 2 points into stealth, I think, because we will be needing to be a little bit sneaky for both of these. And I also want to stop by the blood bank and get some blood. We are out of blood bags, and it would just be kind of handy to have. Ugh, gross. God, that sounded like it was like right next to me, but it's just ambience. Ugh. What up, Vandal?
Need a fix?
Yes, I do. Yeah. Get some blood packs. Oh, yeah. One more. Okay. Alright. Thank you. Alright, let's get out of here, hop in a cab, and go back downtown. So, I do have some good news, and I have some bad news. Bad news first. The BioShock Let's Play that I've been doing is pretty much going to be on an indefinite hold. The reason for it being, I messed up. I ended up losing some of the footage for the Let's Play. I think it's because I thought I uploaded it, so I just went and deleted it from my hard drive, and now it's lost. So, and it's it's not like I can just skip over it. It's pretty much at the most important part in the game to those that have played it, and I'm guessing that's, you know, most people. You'll probably know what that point is, but yeah, so I don't really, and because I was an idiot, I didn't make backup saves or anything at all the various points. And, you know, the autosave function doesn't have numerous autosaves like this game does or others. So the only way I'd be able to get that footage back would be if I were to just play through the whole game up to that point and then start recording from there. And frankly, I really don't want to do that right now. But I will finish it. I promise you. I will go back at some point, maybe once I do another series or two. Just because, like, I think I'd be like I'd be super burnt out from BioShock doing that. So yeah, I'm terribly sorry about that, guys. I will do my best to make sure something like that does not happen again. But good news is we can start a new series, and I think I have an idea of what I want to do. So it's, instead of like an RPG or a shooter, I think we will be doing a strategy game, because kind of want to work the old brain muscles a little bit and, you know, command vast quantities of troops and stuff like that. So I think it'll be fun. It'll be fun. Anyways, let's talk to our cabbie friend over here. Okay, let's go. Let's go back to downtown. And yeah, so let's just go and talk with the Prince. Just get it out of the way, and then we'll go do our jobs. What's up, Chunk?
Yeah, you go right on up and see Mr. LaCroix. Let's see what we got on good old camera 3. Oh, well,
Peeping on someone, eh?
there. I've been thinking about you. Oh, yeah. I want to lick you all
Jesus,
over.
Chunk.
Then make my way down to your creamy
Oh, boy.
center and... What the... Get your hands off my Bavarian cream!
Oh, man. Chunk's so funny. He's like if Homer Simpson was a security guard, honestly. I love it. Screw Paul Blart. Paul Blart's got nothing on him. They should have just made a movie with Chunk.
Give the Anarch community my regards.
I did. It put things in perspective.
Their zeal is admirable, but their ideas impractical for a society that must maintain secrecy and organization to stem its own genocide from coming about. I don't suppose they told you this is the only so-called free state that hasn't folded? No? Imagine that. Now that that's out of the way, I trust you're prepared to leave for the Dane.
I am, but I had some questions first.
I suppose I can spare a few seconds.
I had some questions about people.
Yes,
Yourself.
it's common knowledge. I was born in Calais, France, over 200 years ago. When I graduated from the Royal Military Academy, I joined Napoleon's army. It was shortly after Waterloo, when I was embraced by a Belgian noble. From that time onward, I counted some of the greatest kindred in Europe as my mentors, and worked towards establishing a Camarilla presence in new territories. In 1930, I came to the Americas and staked power in New York. Soon after, I headed west to claim domain.
Yeah, so the prince is new to LA, but he's not necessarily like young blood like us. He's fairly old. What clan are you?
I'm Ventru.
Figures.
But I don't disparage any of the other clans. All are equally important in maintaining the foundations of the Camarilla, and the elders of each serve as my counsel.
Yeah, it's fairly obvious to me that he was a Ventru pretty much from the start, but, if you never knew, just did that for you guys. Had some questions about someone else. Let's ask about Beckett.
You've met Beckett?
Yes, I have.
Yes. He did pay me the courtesy of announcing his presence in my city. He's lionized in kindred society, by most. Beckett's the definition of renowned scholar, but he's also a lone wolf, and owes allegiance only to his intellectual pursuits.
Yeah, Beckett's pretty cool.
Yes.
More questions about Jack.
Jack. The man is a scourge, the physical manifestation of chaos. Whenever he makes an appearance in one city, it is only a matter of time before a calamity is attributed to his latest lark.
Alright, more questions. The guy standing behind you.
He's my sheriff. When there is a problem that words are wasted on, I send him. The less one sees of him, the better.
Had some questions about something else.
Which is?
Yeah, so, there isn't just... there are plenty of sheriffs in the Camarilla. He's just one of them. The big lug standing behind the prince. Yeah, they're pretty much the enforcers of the Masquerade and the Camarilla. So if you're going to be breaking the Masquerade a lot, it's the sheriff that's going to be coming to you and paying you a visit. And believe me, you really don't want that happening. Let's ask him about the Camarilla. But things, we've been hearing a lot about the Anarchs. Let's hear a bit more about the Camarilla. And we have heard a little bit about them from probably one of the most bigger supporters for it, Strauss. But let's hear from the actual sort of head of it here in LA.
In this age of information, videotape, and weapons of mass destruction, the Camarilla is more necessary than it has ever been. The alternative to thorough secrecy these days is extinction. As long as we exist, so shall kindred society.
Had some questions about something else.
Which is?
The Sabbat.
Every night you wake up, be thankful you were not sired by one of their kind, or you would have woken under the ground, forced to claw your way up from the dirt into a brief, bloody, violent existence. Savages, bloodthirsty, irresponsible heathens.
All right.
Which
and
is...
I think just one more question about the Ankaran sarcophagus.
All I know about the Ankaran sarcophagus is what I've heard on the news. It was found during an archaeological excavation in Turkey, and it appears ancient. There could be nothing but dust inside. However, that does not discount the possibility of it containing some kindred artifact, or even a mummy. All of these evidence of the supernatural, and therefore potentially damaging to us. As for it containing an ancient kindred, the Camarilla does not put stock in the actuality of antediluvians. They're myths. Don't let anyone tell you differently.
All right, I'm ready to go to the Dane.
Good. I'm counting on an encore exposition of the talent you showed earlier. Go. And remember, under no circumstances are you to open the Ankaran sarcophagus. We'll talk later. Good. There's a boat waiting for you on the beach in Santa Monica.
Okie doke. Yeah, so while the Anarchs really do espouse a lot of personal freedom, especially amongst kindred, you know, the Camarilla is way more rigid in its power structure, and they're very much sticklers to, you know, the rules and protocols that they've established. But, you know, it's not like they're a necessarily new faction. At least in terms of LA, they are fairly, like, new here, but they have been firmly established in various parts of North America, and especially in Europe, too. So, you know, they've been around for hundreds and hundreds of years in the backstory. I think pretty much around the time, you know, when inquisitions and stuff like that were taking place in the Middle Ages. You know, where all these different vampire clans banded together pretty much for mutual survival. So, yeah, you know, like, they're around for good reason. You know, their rules may be very rigid and strict, but they work. That's the thing about the Camarilla that I find very interesting. Okay, we're gonna head down into the parking garage and do that thing for our friend. Okay, we gotta... We do have a sneak of 4, so we should be okay. Not able to be detected as much. But, yeah. I hope you guys like vents, because we will be in them pretty much for this whole little job here for the most part. I'm just going to get Blood Shield ready just in case. We really do not want to be detected by some of these guys, especially the when we get to where the Chinatown sort of triad guys are, because they're all pretty much packing MAC-10s, while you know, those hoodlum guys with the hoodies, they mainly just have bats and 38s. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Oh. Alright. God, now I know what a TV dinner feels like. Haha. Die Hard reference. Okay, we're... now the briefcase is going to be pretty much like right at the bottom.
Don't you feel like something's here? Like we're being watched? No.
You're not being watched, but...
Hairs on the back of my neck sticking up. When? Like, what's the word? Love? No. Forget. Don't contain Jaya with nurse. Not nurse. Annoying. Dick.
Yeah, so the green symbolizes that we're not going to be seen. If it's yellow, you know, we could be detected. You know, we're like, if they were to come pretty close to us. But if it's red, you know, like they turn around, we're like gonna be totally seen. And then the number represents just how close the closest sort of person is. And we gotta definitely tread lightly down here. Okay. Okay, got detected twice there. Actually, gonna see if I can... Here we go. There we go. Yeah, we're good now, I think. I just want to see... No vents or anything here, but we can probably find one once we go further down. Yeah, I got detected twice, but, you know, just reloaded. But I am going to edit it out. You know, it's not super hard. But hey, you know, we did invest those points into sneak and being a bit more of a better sneaky snake, so... Yeah, unfortunately we don't really have any, like, abilities that totally help us with sneaking. Like, invisibility or anything like that. Oh, another guy. Yeah, don't come this way. Of course, these guys are just gonna stay right here. Yeah, have a cigarette, you know? Totally. That's right. Shit. Shit. Okay, alright. Perfect. Let's get out of here. Let's get over to that little vent. Hey, is that the General Lee?
So long. No Venta? No word? Last time I went down there, you got behind a car and district center. That was what? Oh yeah, right. You got shot and you didn't know about it.
All right. And yeah, just gonna get a nice weapon out. Actually, yeah, let's use the... If we end up having to shoot our way out or something, let's use the Glock. Okay. Got ourselves a Tong guy right down there that we are going to have to be wary of. Easy. Easy, easy. Okay. Gonna wait until this guy leaves. Oh no, he's going that way. Shit. Damn it. Went so well. Get the guy with the MAC-10. Yeah, you come here. Ha. Well, hey, you know, we're pretty much on the floor where the briefcase is anyways, so hey, you know, just make it look like they all did themselves in. Grab ourselves some blood. Alright. I think I'm definitely going to be saving up my experience points to get ourselves a new thaumaturgy discipline. Yeah, Bloodsteel is pretty good. Oh, and especially... Alright. Let's bust out our Glock. Alright. Wow. Alright, we got the briefcase. Let's get out of here. Just gonna keep our blood shield up just in case. There might be more guys upstairs still. I don't really know. Sometimes they clear out. I think they clear out once you take the... Yeah, they're gone. Alright, cool. Yeah, want to deactivate that blood shield for sure, because don't want to violate the Masquerade. And we'll stop by our friend Fat Larry. Okay, I've acquired the briefcase, so... Our buddy is going to be very, very, very happy. But yeah, the parts that I got detected and reloaded, just going to edit those out and then just keep that one sort of solid part that we just did in. Yeah, this episode's probably going to be heavily edited, especially... What? Okay, interesting. Okay, just we walk over here and Fat Larry should be very, very happy with us. Did someone say Christmas in October? I got a special delivery for you. Got you the briefcase.
Outstanding! Pass it over here, partner. Yeah, that's beautiful. Everything looks in order. Somebody somewhere got to be pissed off by losing this. Too bad I sent my man right here after him. All right, let me peel off a few bills for you. I'll just drop this off to the new owner in the
Nice,
morning.
500
then
bucks.
I'm gonna get me a big old steak. Not that domestic stuff neither. I'm gonna order up 32 ounces of Kobe beef.
Very nice, man.
Expensive shit. You wanna come? My treat.
I recommend getting yourself a dry-aged, man, but I'll have to pass. I'm unavailable during the day.
Hey, don't walk on by. I look like...
My man, what is up?
Not too much. I need to do some shopping.
Yo, I got dinosaur eggs. We don't know what kind. Buy 'em and hatch 'em. Yo, koala ears. Lazy eye
Sell that
habits and
ring.
dwarf saddle right here,
That
only
car
here.
stereo.
Yo, I got dinosaur eggs. We don't know what kind. Buy 'em and hatch 'em.
Yeah.
Hey, don't walk on by. I look like Dionne Warwick.
Get ourselves some shotgun.
Hey, don't walk on by. I look like Dionne Warwick. Hey, don't walk on by. I look like Dionne Warwick.
There we go.
Yo, koala ears, lazy eye hammocks, and dwarf saddle right here, only here.
Cool. All right. Yeah, the next part of this video, where we go to the Elizabeth Dane, that's also probably going to be heavily edited because it's probably going to be very hard for us to get through. You know, we are not really built to be a sneaky Pete.
Somewhere.
Yeah. Away from here to Santa Monica.
It's a nice night out, huh?
Yes, it's so. Yeah, these sneaky parts for us are gonna be pretty hard. But yeah, not too really much we can really do. I mean, like our clan and our character isn't really built for, you know, sneaking that much. You know, especially in terms of his disciplines. You know. Might have Auspex up just so we can see people better. Yeah, another thing I've been meaning to say is that, like, if you're familiar with Star Wars stuff, the Sabbat are very much similar to, like, what the Sith are in terms of how their philosophy all sort of resolves around conflict. Like, the Sith, you know, even before and during, like, the whole Rule of Two thing that Darth Bane set up, you know, it's all about, like, you know, the Sith always turn on each other, where, like, the Master, the Apprentice, I mean, once he gets as strong or surpasses the Master, or at least he feels like it, he'll, like, challenge his or her Master to become a new Lord of the Sith. While, like, in the Sabbat, you know, you're pretty much... You are brought into the Sabbat through conflict by pretty much fighting your way and clawing through, like, the dirt of some grave that you've been put in. Kind of interesting and cool stuff. And hey! It's our buddy Mercurio, looking much better.
Hey, what can I say? You preserved my ass. I truly appreciate you not saying anything, and I want you to know I take care of those who do me favors. So from now on, you need equipment, info, you come see me at my apartment. Don't hesitate.
Alright. Yeah, so Mercurio's pretty much now, like, our best ghoul friend here. You look like you're feeling much better, man.
I tell you, that blood you guys got's an amazing thing. Helped close up a few wounds. This back alley patch fixed up the rest. I needed that beating. Good reminder not to overestimate my ability. Last time it's gonna happen.
I might need some equipment for this little trip. Okay, we can only really buy, you know, stuff we really don't need from him, but, well, let's sell our tire iron. I have this. Yeah, I don't really need the knife either. Okay, I think that's pretty much it. Nah, not gonna sell any of that stuff. Okay.
Anything I can do for you tonight?
Need some info.
Concerning?
Okay, camera's all a little weird. I'm gonna say people.
Who exactly?
Yourself.
What's to tell? I can get anything anyone wants at any time. Could say it's my calling. Till the astrolite. Wasn't anything I couldn't handle. Well, back east some shit went down. Big Apple can't go back. I hate LA, but what are you gonna do?
I had some other questions about people.
Who exactly?
Prince LaCroix.
Only seen him a few times. Way I understand it, the guy's untouchable. And I've never seen him without his muscle, that sheriff. Just so you understand, my loyalties are all but written in blood. So my opinion of the guy is moot.
Yeah, so whatever his opinion of LaCroix is, you know, it doesn't really matter as he's a ghoul for the Camarilla. But, you know, hey, Mercurio is our buddy, so we can kind of trust him, and I think in fact Rosa, I think her name is, here at the beach, she said that Mercurio is one of the few people that we can really trust. So, you know, all right, tell me about your take on the Sabbat.
Bloodthirsty movie villain variety vampire. A few years back, I was on bodyguard duty for one of the old boys. Me, a couple of ghouls, and some young vampire types like you. The Sabbat hit us. Tried to pull a dine and dash. Just 2 of us walked away, and 1 was the elder.
Yeah, so pretty much just like Mercurio said, yeah, the Sabbat are yeah, like anytime you see like a vampire movie where they're like 30 Days a Night or something, or like Dawn Till Dusk, or that one movie where the vampire's trying to like block out the sun, yeah, that's stuff that the Sabbat would definitely try to do. You know, the Camarilla and the Anarchs, you know, they feed on humans, but you know, they pretty much like they don't really want to meddle too much in human affairs. I mean, like the Camarilla do have very, very deep connections, especially with you know, like during the Middle Ages, you'd have some that were even royalty or nobles and stuff like that. There are definitely vampires. I guess you could say, you know, with all the political conspiracy climate in this universe, they pretty much are in fact like a deep state. But yeah, you know, so like crazy conspiracy theory guys like Alex Jones that'd be like, yeah, there are actually vampires controlling the whole society. Yeah, here it's true. So they're not that crazy here. I can't really. Let's ask him about some info
concerning
on places.
Specifically,
tell me about Santa Monica.
Santa Monica's quiet mostly. That is till you came to town. Not a lot of operators or police here, which is why I like it. Not a beach person personally, but there are some beautiful sunsets. I guess you wouldn't be interested in that though, would you?
Unfortunately, no. Got
specifically
some info. Tell me about downtown LA.
Downtown's a mess. Always has been. I get called down there sometimes. Nines' people, LaCroix's people, a lot of tension in the air. A lot of drugs and a lot of crime. Sometimes I offload extra inventory, but I avoid downtown when I can.
Yeah, it's pretty much a mess. Amen to that. I had some questions about some other things.
Concerning
weapons.
Specifically?
How about a sniper rifle?
Not easy, even in this country. Military-grade sniper rifle with 50 caliber ammo could take a man apart at quite a distance. Makes the Secret Service nervous.
Yeah, good reason
I can,
why.
However, get my hands on a SWAT rifle. Give me some time.
Sure. All right, I was looking for some other weapons. How about a combat shotgun?
What you want is a Spaz 15.
Yes.
I got a connection for those, but I haven't seen him in a while. I think he's in Mexico. As soon as he gets back, I'll have a few of them. Putting together a Dragon's Breath, too.
Ooh.
Spits WP rounds. A few nights' work.
Oh, boy. Yeah, that would be incredible. How about some other weapons? What about a flamethrower?
Oh, yeah, I got a lot of requests for those. I blame the movies. Everybody thinks they're a riot till they set their friends on fire. They're not very easy to get hold of. I got a Vegas connection for those. Last time I was out there, I had to shoot my way to the state line.
I was looking, and finally, yeah, you think you could get your hands on a tactical nuke? That would be.
Only a lunatic would want that kind of ordnance. That's why they got him in Washington.
Oh, man. Oh, well, at least we tried. But, yeah, Mercurio can pretty much get us anything, well, besides tactical nuclear armaments. But yeah, I think I'm going to end this episode here. Once again, this has been Brotherman Games. Thank you all so much for watching. In the next episode, we're going to hop on our little dinghy over there and head on over to the Elizabeth Dane. And I think I'll probably just do that tonight. You know, just going to take a little bit of a break. So I'll see you guys all in a bit. All right, bye-bye.